Again, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to say 8x, 3x. I'm going to say 3y and a y. And again, I'm not saying it works. I'm just saying this is worth a try. Minus, minus. Well, you do get 24x squared. That works. And you do get 3y squared. It's the middle guy we struggle with. And what does that give you? Minus 8xy, minus 9xy, minus 8 minus 9 is minus 17. So this is the factorization. Now, of course, they're asking us to do also by quadratic formula. And that can be trouble. And the reason for that is it's really the arithmetic involved in it. So let me write this one down. I'm going to get the roots now. And again, these are a little more complicated. And it's twice the a. That's going to be 48. And by the way, I'm treating this quadratic in x at this point. I'm solving for x. And again, it's more complicated. There's no doubt about it. So what do you get over here? The opposite of the b, which would be 17y plus or minus. Again, that root is always problematic. It's going to be 17 squared y squared minus 4 times a, which is 24, times the c, which is going to be 3y squared. All right, so again, the trouble here is there's an arithmetic problem now, and I got to do that, right? And I'm hoping it's going to work out pretty nicely, right? 17 squared, I'll put this down first. That's going to be 170, because 10 times 17 is 170. 7 times 10 is 70, and 7 times 7 is 49. That's 9, 18, 289, all right? So the next thing I got to do is I got to do 12 times 24 now. That's going to be 240, because 10 times 24 is 240, and 48. So what's it going to be? 288. So I got to do minus 288. Well, that's nice, because it's just 1. So I have this now. X equals 17y plus or minus the square root of y squared over 48. All right? So I have to keep going. I got to get the roots now. And it doesn't look that bad to me. I'll tell you why. This is really just 17y, and this plus or minus in front makes it so much easier to deal with. And you get 48 at the bottom. So let's do it. There's 2 of them. I'll call x1 one of the roots, and that will be 17 plus 1, which is 18y over 48. And I got to divide through by 6 now. What do you get? 3y, and that goes in 8 times. All right? What's the other one going to be? X2, well, that's going to be 16y over 48, or y over 3. So I know my 2 roots, and I'll write this down now. And it's going to be x minus the root 3y over 8. And the other root's going to be a y over 3, so it's x minus y over 3. And I got to pay attention to the leading coefficient, which is 24. And this is a fine answer, too. All right? Now, if it's right, it's a fine answer. So I got a point. It looks kind of different. So what do? I borrow an 8 from the 24, use it on the first factor. That's 8x minus 3y. And if I borrowed an 8 from 24, there's a 3 left over, so I get 3x minus y, and that's an answer over there. Again, I want to get my red pen out. I want to see if I've got it. I got this over here. X minus y over 3, I see that there. X minus 3y over 8, see that there. 3x minus y, I see that there. 8x minus 3y, I see that there. Let's go back to what my original thing was, so much quicker. 8x minus 3y, yep, and 3x minus y. It's all leading to the same thing. What's quicker? Trial and error is quicker. It really is. By the way, for most people. Quadratic formula is not a problem. You do need to learn that, because I'll be honest with you, sometimes you don't have a choice but to use the quadratic formula to find out what the factors are. All right? So, you know what? Maybe I should remind you who I am. My name is Ron Bannon, and my email address is Bannon, which is B as in boy, the @ symbol, NNON.US. And again, if you see something, say something. I'm generally not overwhelmed. Although I work all the time, I'm not overwhelmed. I tend to check my emails. And if someone's reporting an error to me, I generally take it pretty serious, and I'll certainly take whatever you say as an error and take it seriously and make the correction. And again, also give you credit for it. Thank you so much for paying attention now.